Hey, quality ass first time, very fine. Okay, there we go. Western Cliff. Fuck.
Walk blessed, friend. Where are you headed? Sure. Where to?
Shut it, let me fly. Off we fly on the ass of wings. Hi Nando's. I haven't got copyright content asked on one of these for a music. Ah, there we go. Time is it? 10. That's fine. Where's our fine man? Dragon? There's only one dragon. We fucking killed it. Oh. Hey.
Ah, there you are. Ready to go? The scar. Well, let's put it this way. If you one day end up in a Talgalean tavern and two 6-foot-tall Arazalian women invite you into their room, you should either damn well know who they are or make a run for it.
Targu?
Never heard of it? It's the capital of Araziel. At least if you ask the civilized people.
That's what you're interested about, Conrad, I see.
Hands up. Guilty. Some rich snob had hired me back then to bring him a totem from one of the camps of the Free People. That is, the Arazelians who worship their ancestors' gods.
Worship.
Instead of the Lightborn, and live as nomads. Since you're part of Razalian, I'll just assume you know a little about the conflict between the civilized and the Free People there. The assassinations, the blood feuds, and so on. The usual, if two sides both believe they're on the right side of history. Anyway, obviously this job of mine originated from that feud. The totem belonged to a free tribe, and the snob wanted it in order to publicly defile it. So I got it for him. Oh, why, of course. I still cried myself to sleep months after that. Seriously, why should I? Both the free and civilized are so eager to bash each other's heads in. It's not like one defiled totem more or less would have made any difference. Correct. And I was a little drunk and a little lonely, if you get what I mean. Have you ever seen a pure-blooded Arazalian woman in her 20s? It's really hard to say no to that. In any case, as you already noticed, the whole thing went down differently than expected. My face made acquaintances with a table leg and 4 absolutely untender women's feet and hands. And of course the totem was gone, together with all my clothing and money. I guess I had that coming somehow. That's what happens if you ask your loins rather than your head in the wrong situations. Yeah.
Your armor looks alright.
Oh, woe, such a cold world this is. I present you my deepest scars, you thank me with naught but mockery. Be damned, O impish creature. But anyway, how does the saying go? A truly beautiful face can never be tarnished. Facts remain facts.
Save in case I upset him.
Yeah, I did. Why do you ask? That's a good question. I suppose in the end, it was just a hunch I had.
No potato face mod.
Plus, all these civil wars in other countries didn't exactly invite one to stay.
Yeah, I'm using a no potato face mod, which means that they get this weird supermodel look to them, but they also don't look like total incomplete shit. Which I guess is preferable.
Well, I guess that depends on where you're standing. Of course, times can be tough, especially if you come to a new city or even country where you know nobody. But if you're good at what you do, which I am, there's always work, everywhere. And yeah, I don't eat God's tongue for breakfast, but it was always enough for a roof over my head when I wanted, and some other earthly pleasures. That's what life's all about, isn't it? Now, aren't you inquisitive? Let me think. I spent most of my time abroad in Kira, and also a couple of years on the Isles of Kile. And there was this mission that led me to Maiar Aranath once. Yeah, it is. I was there with a group of mercenaries. We were hired to get something from a tower in the old capital. Not a nice spot of earth, truly. There's this fog everywhere, and with every step you take, you have to be careful the swamps don't get the better of you. But of course, that's also what makes it exciting.
Mm-hmm.
What am I, a traveling tome? I'm afraid I'm not a very good storyteller. But Kira's great. The people there are so much freer in their way of thinking. There are the great bazaars, the palaces of the merchant lords, and the fortress of the mages' circles. But you just have to see it for yourself someday.
My sir.
Oof. Different.
So much to do, so
As
little
beautiful as the
time.
Isles are, there's always this feeling of rush and competition. Have you ever heard of the game penny? On Kile, it's not a crime if a merchant tries to cheat a customer. It's the customer's fault if he doesn't see the fraud. But if he does, the merchant owes him a token penny. Bizarre, isn't it? But over there, it's common practice.
Shall we?
Walk blessed, friend. Where are you headed?
Oh.
Wonderful. Here, this is the place where the aged man's manor is supposed to be. Lead on. I'll follow you.
2 stars. That is not a lot. You'll follow me, you say? Oh, right, it's that place where we couldn't go in before gone. Hold on. Follow me. Oh shit. Maybe not. So, I'm fine. Up. Oi. Maybe I need to walk with him and he talks a bunch of crap. You're right back there. Turn around. God damn this horse. That bear looks angry. I leave. Yeah, it might be a bad idea. Are you fighting a bear? Have you run off chasing a bear? Mate, for fuck's sake. Where are you going?
You're going to explore, aren't you? Take your time, I'll wait. I can use a break anyway.
You pissed off other things up there now. Mate, for fuck's sake, we're going this way. Come on.
Ah, there you are. Let's push on.
There I am, you say, as you charge a bear. I don't know, you've said maybe 2 small things. Don't sell yourself short. Hear this music. Wish I could have you on Bogless or literally Satan. think he just ran past the bear and it only aggroed when we got near, so we could probably just fuck off, but it doesn't sound like... It doesn't sound like he has anything to say. I might have fucked it up by running off. Don't think so though. Fucking Red Russian. I follow the road as is proper. What's this? They call me Immolate. Immolate mate, no. Nah, fuck off. Something sounds angered and slowly urinating. Is it raining? No? Nothing's gotten plot pissed? Maybe you have something to say about this wood shit I've found before and tried to hit.
Eager to explore, aren't you? Take your time.
Oh, for fuck's sake, man.
I can use a break anyway.
Come on.
Eager to explore, aren't you? Take your time. I'll wait. I can use a break anyway. Still alive? Good. Let's go. We shouldn't waste any more time.
Mate. There was a comment about this.
So these are the puppets the bards have been singing about. Huh. Interesting to see what some people consider art.
This is one of the things we saw in our dream on the table. Corral.
So this is where he lives. Huh. This aged man definitely knows how to make himself comfortable. I guess now it's time to wait for nightfall. We wouldn't want this guy to take the artifact, pay for it, and have us leave right away.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. I think that's enough. Now let's see how we can get in there. These busts look interesting.
Well bonfired. Oh, I thought you had a key. I guess not. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna regret casting that like I think I do every fucking time. Oh, that.
Yes? What do you want?
Hello.
I'm the servant, so no, I'm not. And if you're looking for charity, you've come to the wrong place.
Hmm.
Do you now? So what could two traveling merchants dressed in rags have that might be of interest to my master?
Mate.
This is the silver brooch of a seraph. Where did you get this?
Speaking of seraphs.
Uh-huh. Well then, this changes the situation. You may enter. Plus, forgive my harshness. I misjudged you.
Oh. Thank you.
Unfortunately, Master Gages is currently playing music, and will be at least until dawn. But you can make yourself comfortable in the guest room. He will see to you in the morning.
Okay, that sounds good. Today we wouldn't have made it back to Ark anyway. Just try to get a Myrid Warden to fly in this weather. So, a nice house you've got here. So it's just you, your master, who live here, right? People talk about him a lot.
Please, let's just save the small talk. You're here for business.
Get inside, but No slander. I'm here to enter. Dun, dun, dun,
Good.
dun.
Now follow me upstairs. I'll show you to your quarters. As I said already, Master Gages will play through the night. My apologies if his music keeps you
FPS
awake. But if you
thing.
want a piece of advice, listen. You won't hear anything comparable in all of Vin.
Well, then we'll do just that. So I take it your master's an artist, right? I saw the puppets. They're interesting.
Interesting. Yes, that they are. Master Gages always says art is unique because it allows us to see what our mind doesn't want us to see.
What's that supposed to mean?
Well, we all have demons inside of us, don't you agree, Miser Dalvari? Memories, truths about ourselves we've locked away somewhere in our unconscious because we don't want to confront them. True art surpasses all these barriers because it reminds us of who we truly are.
Interesting thought.
More like true fart. Hey, Amsters. Fuck's sake. I fucking knew it at the floor. So what's this? Shite is what it is. It's my shite now. Yeah, these are weird locations. I like the sound of rain outside. Sounds good. No toilets in any of these, actually. They will burn. Okay. Same? Guess so. Hold on, I'm not done here. None of this is marked as stallable. Yeah. It's important to do that in these main quest areas since you might not be able to get back. I kind of suspect shit will go down and we'll end up having to fuck around here anyway. This door is open and therefore uninteresting to me. Requires key. Also requires key. You're damn.
All right, here we are. Make yourselves at home. I will inform you once the Master is ready to see you. By the way, call it intuition or premonition, but I somehow had the feeling we would have company tonight, and took the liberty of preparing a small meal.
It was still Nando's that...
I'm afraid the meat is a little charred, but it should taste good. Now, please excuse me. I have to rest. It is late, and the day has been exhausting.
Of course. Sleep well. And thanks for your hospitality.
You're welcome.
He knew we were coming, but... I'm still locked in place. He's locked us in, hasn't he? No.
And there he goes. Call me paranoid, but this all went a little too smooth for my liking. Yeah. For example, the fact that he was already standing near the gate when you rang, and that he lives with a man who's older than the Black Guardian, at least according to the legends. But, well, to each his own.
Yeah.
Yeah, 1 or 2 hours at least, until this servant's asleep. I've got a skin of wine with me, so if you want we could enjoy it in the meantime. I wouldn't touch this food if I were you. You could tell me about this trial while we're waiting. Or about anything, just distract me from those damn ugly puppets over there.
Are they puppets? Ah, fuck.
Interesting thought. The thing about the last moment that lasts forever. Did you know that Kyrian mentalists are apparently able to sort of become aware in their dreams? And apparently, in a dream, one can exist free from time. There's a story about an arcanist who spent 1,000 years in a dream while he only slept 8 hours in his waking life. But, well, that's a topic on its own. I think it's late enough for our little excursion now. Let's find that relic. There it is. Master Gaius's music that transcends all barriers.
This is the one we heard in the
As
intro.
jolly as this place. We have to find this artifact. Maybe he's hiding it in some kind of chest or a chamber. Let's look around.
Eric San goes apeshit. Well, we had the they all burn thing. So I guess maybe we burn the things out there. Are these all the same? Good man, Ernst. Harvest. That was a sneaky book hiding on there. The Aged Piano. Piano Reeves, that's how he's lived so long.
We have to find this artifact. Maybe he's hiding it in some kind of chest or a secret chamber.
Well, there's
Let's
no
look around.
Yamaha pipe organ. Oh yeah, by the way, there might be some loud shit going on suddenly. The main plot visions usually have... It's because I think they go off the dialogue volume, but we have the dialogue volume right now, so that stuff that's... It's weird, like, there's 100% dialogue, which is what it plays at, and then there's dialogue scaled to distance from character talking. Which is where we have it at a comfortable volume right now, but I have a certain suspicion that the other stuff just plays really loudly because it's full volume and it originates from it within our head.
We have to find this artifact. Maybe he's hiding it in some kind of chest
So you keep
or a
saying.
secret chamber. Let's look around.
Hmm? Oh. Big place this. You can tell by the lag. I may have fucked up. Fucking throne. Probably close that, pretend I was never fucking around with it. I got stuck and had to fall down. It was relatively minor in the
We have to find this artifact.
grand scheme of
Maybe he's
fuck
hiding
ups.
it. Chest or a secret chamber. Let's look around.
White light will shine within eyes. Hmm. Yeah. Probably once again a translation thing. Everything that's yours is mine. Oh, the store's open now.
That looks like some kind of study. Maybe we could find something here.
That made a noise. Oh, I thought I could pick it up. Guess a thing and then this. Uh oh, below me. Ah, I hear the clicky. Okay, so it's timed. I think it's one of those all at once things. The life of a jellyfish. My life with the slag. Okay, I think I want to steal everything here before we ass on. I don't think it's an order thing, I think it's just all of them, but if that fails, it probably is an order thing. Adort, there's one up there.
Maybe we should take a look at these bookshelves. They look kind of weird.
Oh, blueprint, I think that's a thing. First change the narrative. Gaia's back then, so someone as old as him. Wait, two versions of the fucking crystal jellyfish. Hello. The pride. Ah, okay, so yeah. Serve the flaming fisk. Right, let's sort this thing out. Yeah, it's something to do with the letters. What are highlighted was.
Now I get it.
Oh, hello.
Books must be part of some kind of a mechanism. Have you tried, I don't know, pulling on them or something like that? Huh?
What are you doing? I'm gonna eat this book. Nice. You're gonna go full, You're gonna go full, what's he called? The clown? Ransom. I mean, if upper floors are loot, then sure. These required keys, as far as I know. Yeah, in that case, no. Okay, let's see if we get a sentence here.
Huh?
Okay, so my fall was the pride of my fall, maybe? No, pride was my fall, I guess. Pride? Was my... Oh shit, again. Pride. Fuck's sake, I keep forgetting where they are. Pride was... Where's my? I forgot. Falls over there. Down here, maybe.
Huh?
No, Ransom the clown. Well, it has to do with the note we picked up, I suspect. The fuck was it called? Oh, not that one. Pride was my fall. I thought so. Must have done it too slowly or too poorly.
That sounds good. Hey!
Little sack of Cass. Yeah, what's the fucking meaning? Oh, afford 2 money. Bling bling, sucker. Skanked him, nice. Swinging. Maybe? I don't know if there was more stuff up there I could have fucked around with. This is a very elaborate mechanism. This is where Showdown appears. I've been the Polito form long ago, mate. Well, I was forbidden from fucking shit up, so I shan't fuck shit up, I think. Aha! Someone stole all my fireflies. Ew. What an ustless chest. This thing's wheezing. Well, Conard problems require Conard solutions. See, there's a pressure plate under it. We're supposed to use a thing, aren't we? Oh damn, all these spare parts, fuck. Oh right, it's not, we actually learned it properly, it's not a book. Conjutirus. Ooh, firefly, thank you. What? Oh. Can I loot the past? Past has same empty chest. We go. The truest death. Oh fuck. Yeah. Cool. Coiner would probably go, nah, and just hit Shodan in the face. Did I just headbutt a wall? Well, this is certainly new. Phantoms? No. One of those, eh? I'm in his memories. Did he suck? Guess we'll find out. Shaga, Great Rouge, Shaga. Fuck. Bogless dead. Can't call Bogless. Why would I need to heal myself? Hmm? I suspect Nando's. I don't know. If they can, we haven't experienced it. Oh, the chair. I thought he was in use by someone else. I've opened the window. I'm beginning to think this guy might have been a deviant. Koma and Sura. What? Snow's sounding a bit weird today. I've opened all windows. What the fuck does that mean? I'm assuming I'll now get special treatment when I go in. Well, no loud has happened for a while. I'm surprised.
Who? By the highest being, you! I thought you were dead.
Look at her scoot around on the map.
Jakal. He betrayed us. They're all dead.
What?
Yes, but it doesn't matter. We have to get away from here. His armies, they're everywhere, and they're killing everyone. What about Lilanya? Is she alright?
Yes. Yes, she's asleep. But where do you want to go? We're... Come on, get inside. We'll talk about it there. Our brother, he's here too. He arrived last night.
Kumar? I thought he was up north.
He was, yes. But he rode back when he heard about the siege. He wants to help defend the city. He will be angry when he finds out that you fled, you know?
Staying would have been suicide. He would understand.
Kumar, our...
I see it. Why are you here?
The Treasure Master betrayed us, and Jakal's troops have gone crazy. They're massacring their entire city. They said we...
I know that, but you didn't answer my question. Why are you here?
Where else should I be, damn it? The High Ones won. They won, and this accursed cleansing will happen, whatever it is. But if there's only the slightest chance that we can make it through, I will use it. Unlike you, I do have someone I need to take care of.
Let's hope she doesn't take after her father. Your cowardice disgusts me, brother. You've never understood what it meant to be an Aishin.
What did all the window opening do? Maybe it's something I have to do from the inside or
I
something.
knew that would happen.
He's such a bulldog. For him, there's nothing but his goddamn honor.
At least since he lost Yalek, yes. He won't
Is that
let
a
us
Steve?
leave. You do realize that, right? He will force you to keep your oath, to stay and fight. To the death.
I will talk to him. We'll do this, sister, somehow.
Yes, of course we will.
I'm cryostatoring.
Let's get some
Statoring.
stew. I will prepare a bowl for you, alright? You go look up. I think she is slowly beginning to understand what's happening here.
Dream food. Damn it. This is not something we took. We could take the money though before. Dream cheese wheels. Dream key. Right, comma. I'll have that. Fuck your ritual, you slag. So much empty parchment. Scroll with gilbs. Oh look, it's an elder sign scroll. Yeah, let's just memorize this.
Go and get Parrot. We're leaving. Well, isn't that good timing? I have been thinking, and I have decided that I will not let my only brother die as a deserter. We will ride to the city at first light and help with the defense.
That's not going to happen. I told you that. Zura and I will take Lelania and flee to the north. Come with us or don't, but you will not get in our way. Period.
Period. Thank the highest being that we're family. Just thank the...
Kill them! Kill them all!
Oh, by the name of the sun, do something, Parrot. Keep them out of here.
Oh shit. They're not kept out of here by me. I'm out here with them.
You and your cult have oppressed this world long enough.
Not bad.
Oh, damn it. Oh, damn it, damn it, damn it.
Prophet? Should you be saying that in this timeline? My slag.
Burn for this, I swear.
Oops.
More of them.
Oh, for fuck's sake. You're gonna be dead anyway. Oh no, Ned.
You really think you can stop us? For every one of us you kill, a dozen more will come.
I can cleave, it's NP.
No, please. I don't want any of this. No one wants any of this. Just let us go. I have a daughter.
They had to cutscene me. I was just too swole.
So, I hope you slept well.
Mate. I slept reasonably. How about you? Uh-oh.
Well, what do you think? I brought you here. After you broke into my sanctum and made your little journey into the realm
What
of
a
the
twist.
dead. Oh, please, don't look at me like that. I knew what you were up to from the start. Sadly enough, I did. No, you don't. Because you don't dare to question. Peculiar situation, all of this, isn't it? Suddenly you, the fugitive urchin, become mankind's salvation. And suddenly, just like that, out of nowhere, you can perform feats others would require decades to master. Even better, you're one of the emissaries who can hear the echo of the future.
Yeah, baby.
But still, you never asked yourself why.
I can only ask what the dialogue options are, mate. I'm sorry.
You're right, I do. But if there's one thing time has taught me, there are things one has to realize for him or herself. You can't force insight on people. It has never worked, and it never will. Who am I? Back then, I might have given you an impressive response to that. But at this time, I couldn't say anything that would help you.
Who's
Let's
playing the
just
piano,
say
mate?
I'm an observer. A fleshless eye, if you prefer. In this era, you might also know me as the Aged Man. Amongst other things, yes, the cycle. Yes, and I'm certain that irritates you. But timelessness isn't that much of a feat. You will find that out yourself soon enough, too. Oh, please. Spare me your threats. You are powerful, but not as powerful as you think you are by far. But unfortunately, there's no point in pursuing this conversation any further. You have what you came for, and the rest is up to you. Even though I doubt it will make much of a difference. Maybe you could do just that, but time will tell. Now, forgive me.
I wasn't done stealing your shit, you knob. Very nice. You better not be dead. Is that him binned here? That's a mushroom. But where the hell am I in the... I'm still here. Right, Crane. Well, it's a new car if it's your first time having it. Damn it. Can't dig up this treasure. It's getting better though. Somewhat. So why do I have the -3? Because I've lost some health? Maybe. That would be nice. Hey, all our arcane ass is gone. Is that him down there? I see you. Oh wait, his house is gone. Well, shit. Not done stealing things. Stop falling over.
You? But what the heck was that? Where's the manor? Try me. Any explanation's better than none. Uh-huh. That sounds strange, to say the least. After you went down that shaft, someone locked the door to the study, and I couldn't get it open, no matter what I tried. Well, a couple hours later, I found myself face down in a puddle of mud. But anyway, these glyphs you drew on paper look good to me. So at least officially, this mission was a success. I only wish I... Hang on. You see that?
No.
What's that? A casket? But where's this noise coming from?
Here's the thing.
This is it? But then the aged man left it on purpose. For us. Whew. Maybe I'm jumping to conclusions, but it seems to me as if this fellow knew a lot more than we did from the start. Still, we should take this thing with us. Let's go back to Ark and report to the Grand Master. I've got a scroll right here with me. What do you say? Well then, see you back at the temple.
Oh, you took the thing out. I wanted. Spot's noisy. Chest's gone. Yuck, yuck. Lane Milena, I don't know who that is. Yeah, I watched Moulin. It's the one with Wesley Nielsen and Clive Warren. I knew it. Markantala. Bet this ass bag is asleep now and I have to fucking unlock a door and then they're gonna give me what I want and then get pissed and hit me in the head. Are you thumb humping?
Here we are.
Ah.
I suggest you go inside and tell the Grand Master what happened. Then give him the casket. I'll go grab my pay now, and then I'll head back to the tavern. I guess I need a good pipe. For some reason, I can't get these puppets out of my head. They remind me of something, though I don't know what exactly. Anyway, see you around.
Lucard told me the Grand Master believes he could help find a cure for this.
There you are. The Grand Master wants you to report what happened. And take the casket with you. I'll head back to the tavern for the time being. I just can't get these puppets out of my head. They remind me of something. I don't know what exactly.
If this door's locked, I'll shit.
See you around.
Nice.
Oh shit. I have to remember
Ta me like the
Pathlessness, wherever you look.
Where did I...
This supposed to lead?
Hey kitty, where you going?
Thy name is my sacrament, and thy path I will honor.
Walk blessed. Worker. Walk blessed. High Meta is the highest mate. Wherever was. Master Piss, what are you doing at the table?
That's beyond me.
Verse 80, 100 times. Sky. Rain fire. Magisters never change.
Nothing is done what cats do.
Prophet,
Yes,
were you
yes.
successful?
Don't call me that.
Then tell me. So he knew about the cycle. That's disquieting and interesting.
There's 2 consecutive cycles going, in fact. I would like to dub it the bicycle.
Yes, maybe that's an attempt to help us. He's not against us, because if he were, he wouldn't have let you out alive. I bet that the Lightborn also knew more about the aged man than they told us. This explains why Malphas told the Order specifically not to bother him. But we will discuss his identity another time. What matters is that you were able to find the
drug calls
missing
yet.
glyphs, and that we now have this relic. However useful it will be in the future. Bring both of them to the Archmagister, so that we can activate the Sigil Stone. Oh, and one more thing. What did the Pyreans in your memory call those behind the cleansing? The High Ones? Good. Then the enemy has a name now. Come back to me once you've talked to Maragil. Pegast still needs your help. Tell Maragil about the ritual. We need to activate this Sigil Stone.
Many quests. Depends what kind of reaction as well. I just get a little sniffly. I'm usually fine unless I rub cat directly into my ocular holes. And around, smear it around my orbs of sight. Oh, he's upstairs.
Jarem dorba nubis, locarem tares.
Not really.
Blasted blistering blazes. You sound like a boozed up poet. This is supposed to be magic?
Entropy is a dangerous school, my sir. One false word and the stone could burst into flames.
Well, keep up this babble, and he might do it on purpose. You godlabs are just missing the pepper, even when you're doing magic.
Pepper? Magic needs to have prudence, not pepper. She's like a sick frog. If you... Prophet, you're back.
Sun be praised. Working with these fumblers is harder than teaching complex mathematics to a Leor. The Scrounger already told me about your success. Good work. Have you got the glyphs? Yes, just show me already. Yes, that does make sense. Step back, I'll show you how this works. Jarem Dorba Nubis, Lokarem Taris
That's
Danida.
weird.
Sharak Lisham Ra.
I thought Jasper ran off with that.
Path. Are you feeling this?
Yes, this is impressive. Truly impressive. Are those the shards?
They're certainly not your underpants, are they? According to the Piraean writings, these shards offered protection against the Red Madness, as long as the Sigil Stone remains active. Prophet, you're the one who found the missing glyphs, so you should go first. Go on, touch one of the shards.
Really?
So, how do you feel?
You are correct, Loretta.
Very well. Then let's hope that this Sigil
Clearer.
Stone lives up to its promise. Boy, go and tell the quartermaster that every keeper, as well as each one of us, is to be wearing one of these fragments by nightfall.
Boy.
Buzz off.
My sir, I really don't think this...
Do what he says, Legion. That is not how you will make friends here, Firespark. Not at all.
If it were friends I was looking for, I certainly wouldn't be here. Once again, good work. Old Aranthiel asked me to give you that, so you could buy better equipment. Now go back to him, and let him tell you about the
Don't
next
think such
mission.
a thing exists.
It seems that Lishari has once again dug up something that could change everything.
Yes.
Yes?
Just might work.
Yes, it makes sense.
There, this just doesn't make any sense.
But you
Why
just said
can't
it made sense.
ever be easy.
So we got some sort of weird thing. Of the sigil ass. Didn't we? Oh, we can't be puppeted now by the antediluvians, I see.
Let's hope he knows what he's doing.
I have no fucking idea.
One day, Nea.
Well, there's the excavation of the old dung heart we need to do as well. Where the fuck actually is that? That's flashing down there. Doth something. No, don't know what that is.
One day.
Fuck. Should be able to see the fucking... Unless they're both here.
Hello.
That's
Hi.
beyond me. Pathlessness, wherever you look. Where is this supposed to lead?
Man is confused. No proper roads. He's like one of those idiots from those games where if there's no road, they can't go somewhere. You must build a road or your guy can't get to his house.
Yes.
Ah, you. How are things? You look a little... well,
Fuck. Doo doo doo. Upside down, you're burying me, you're burying me.
Malphas's blessings.
Oh, thank you. Maybe. Steal everything. Leather. But leave my leather here on this dresser.
Who are you?
I'm important.
Huh. You're the one they call the Prophet, aren't you? Congratulations on passing the trial, I guess.
Thanks.
Transcribe verse 80 100 times. Sky can rain fire. Magisters never change.
This feeling just now, that was the sigil stone, wasn't it?
Nah, I Nandosly shoved the wetted pinky up your arse.
Very well. That only leaves us with Pegast's excavation. Are you ready?
Sure.
I'll make it short. We assume that in the last cycle, the Pyreans worked on a machine which they hoped would save them from the cleansing.
Turkish move,
an old
man.
artifact which they tried to put back together. Well, we do know that the cycle is not an ordinary threat. It functions in a way we have not even come close to comprehending, almost like a cosmic force. This makes it naive to believe one could face this threat like a foe made of flesh and blood. Maybe, however, this machine can. As I said, the Pyreans didn't invent this machine. They merely reconstructed it from old plans they found somewhere. And if they thought this idea was worth pursuing, we should at least look into it. Pegast found an old ruin named Old Dothelgrad, which seemed to be some kind of laboratory of the Dilgar, one of the ruling castes in the Pyrean era. She assumes that we might find hints about this machine there, or maybe even a prototype.
Stilgar's brother.
I want you to help her in any way possible. Maybe your gift can reveal things normal eyes can't see. Yes, because they never had a chance to finish it. The Pyrean realm was in a constant state of war shortly before the cleansing, just like Vin has been for the past few years. And even if the machine does not work, any knowledge we can get from their struggle against the cycle is crucial. They were the two different castes who ruled the Pyrean realm. Officially, they were servants of their highest being, the deity all of Pyrea worshipped, but everyone knew that it was the castes who had the power. And while the Ishian valued tradition, the Dilgar valued progress, which, as you can imagine, led to differences between the two, to say the least. They were the Lightborn of the Pyrean era, you could say. It's in a remote section of the Heartland. Keeper Sakaresh will accompany you there and show you the way. Good luck.
Keeper Saccharine. Okay then. And
Hello.
no, it's her. I'm just gonna test something. So I'm gonna do a save here.
You. I don't want to be nosy, but
Goodbye.
is it true you were inside the memories of a dead Pyrean?
Is that a fact, Pickle Lock?
That's incredible.
She's right there, yeah. I'm tempted to order more gummies. I haven't had any since I had some last. I enter the man house. That's alright. If you leave them in a glass of water overnight as well, they'll also become very large and gross. Some people enjoy this sort of deviancy. Did that as kids. So I'm gonna put this fucker in some water, mate. You don't even have to leave them there very long. Just be weird. They do, but I ordered a bunch online because I like the small packets, since I can just eat them and not have to finish an entire bucket when I open it. No courier?
They just sit on their asses and hope things settle themselves.
I guess we're fine then.
Right from the farmer's coast and Doonville.
Where's Golfers? I hate him.
I have books,
What can I do for you?
potions, anything for
There you
friends.
are.
Huh? Can I?
Ah, he can't die. What an asshole. Yeah, no one gives a shit because he's too much of a cunt.
Ah, there you are. The Grandmaster already briefed me on our mission. Shall we go?
Yeah.
Why do you ask? Does it bother you?
So you have a two-sword thing last night.
Yes, that's true. To answer your question, I don't know. I assume I am accompanying you because we both did the trial together, but as to why you are assigned to such a crucial mission is beyond me. It seems the Grandmaster really does believe in your role as a prophet, whatever that may mean.
Wait, you're
But
doubting
anyway,
me?
I suggest we
not
save these
you.
questions for later. For now, let's focus on the task at hand.
Unless you're plot relevant, I'm very, very certain I can one-shot you.
Yes, the ruin
Also,
isn't far from here.
These are possessed.
Just meet me at the Myrids Tower in the Northern Heartland. I will wait for you there once I finish my preparations.
As you fucking wish. Race you there, you twat. Fuck, she's already here. Keeps putting me in third person. Is this the one with the non-in-owned bed? This is one with no bed. God damn. Yeah, I have a mod that makes them less potato facey, but it also gives them weird supermodel hair.
Hello.
Hi. Damn it.
There you are. Here. I got us a map from the Archmagister. Do you see that? We're here, and back there is the ruin where we'll meet Pegast. So, I'd say, let's go. You lead the way. I'll cover your back.
Okay, well, in that case. Fuck, that's you. Ah, Pillock, it's not marked. Hmm?
It's so quiet here. Before this whole mess with the Red Madness and the bandits started, these roads were crowded
flee the
with
plot.
travelers, hunters, and traveling merchants. It's strange to see it like this, really.
Follow me into the realm of ass. Right up until the thing where the stuff is. Shit. Oh fuck. Let's try that again.
Fuck. Where are you going?
In the right direction, I hope. Where's my fuck there? Piece off. He's not really very good at pathfinding, unlike myself. Where we've been here. Murdered half the wildlife. Nonsense. Swogulon's a fine man. What are you doing? Fuck. So it would appear everything here is already dead. Being a prophet, I obviously foresaw our need to go here later and went in and killed everything. I haven't been here. Odd. Oh, was this the place with all the invisible walls everywhere? Swogulon is the finest man. The Bogless is quite the creature. Swogulon's actually kind of better for that stuff as well.
Ah, there you are. Let us keep going.
He's better because he is faster, so he's more likely to get up hills. Ah, fuck. He doesn't look atrocious.
Prepare yourself.
Oh boy, garbage. I shall hoover it. I think literally Satan has been flying a bit. I think he's about the same as Bogless. Swogulon is weird because I think his feature is that he has permanent sprint. Which means that he also rams things he runs into. Which is unfortunate in town. Teleporting around, silly lady. What do I have active here? Might as well. It's on cooldown. Put the shite one on.
Careful.
You fucking suck. That one's also crap. What an hole. Locksmith. Should sort the thing out. Where is it? Fuck magic.
Do it, for fuck's sake. By the prophet's ass, all I did was leave her alone for a couple of hours. And then this happens.
Fucking spiders everywhere
we did
there.
our best, madame. And
you did jack shit. That's what you did.
Why do you call your kid corpse if you didn't want him to die?
The goddamn entrance is blocked up. This is fucking unbelievable. Get out of here, now! I need to think.
That doesn't sound good.
You? Out of all the goddamn people in this goddamn land, you are the last person I expected to see here.
Why?
Well, congratulations. Though I don't have the slightest idea what good getting wasted on weird droge can possibly do.
Nightshade elixir isn't just some weird droga. It's a centuries-old recipe that was already being used by the first vassals. Maybe you should have known that before judging our traditions.
Well, now I do. And just who exactly are you?
Kalia Sakaresh, keeper of the first sigil. I was exalted together with the one you call the prophet.
Sakaresh? You're the girl from the village.
Maybe. Have you heard of me?
Well, there are
would be
some
pleasant.
interesting rumors revolving around you. Let's put it that way. But who am I to complain? 2 keepers are certainly better than those idiots from the guard. Actually, you've come at just the right time. You'll be surprised, but I've found myself in almost exactly the same trouble as in Alt-Rashengrad. Seems I have a knack for that kind of shit.
Well, is it the guy again?
Almost. This time it was bandits. They ran in here about 2 hours ago and charged through us like we were bloody beginners. Well, that's the problem. Do you see that hallway over there? It leads down into the ruin. And now, guess what those fuckers did? They dashed right into it, and somehow succeeded in accidentally activating some kind of mechanism that locks down the whole passage. Now, anyone who gets too close to it gets roasted like a chicken. So now we can't go down, and they can't come up.
It's true. There's some guy type of hair that looks really fancy, like this weird curly flowing lock shit. That there's this special guy near one of the entrances to Ark that has that, and it's fantastic. I envy it.
We believe so, yes. That is what makes the whole thing so annoying. No, they didn't wear the robes that the ones in Alt-Rashengrad did.
Those ones
and
are
they also
dead.
seem kind of unorganized to me. And scared, as if they were running from something. My guess is that they were trying to hide from something and thought the ruin was deserted.
Fucking... They probably planned from the 2 spiders up there, and then binned all of these assholes.
Somehow, yes, but would you place the button to deactivate the trap right next to the door it's supposed to protect? We need to find another way down. But at least we've got a clue. Some kind of hidden entrance.
Okay, right.
We're still stuck getting it open, though. Come, I'll show you. Who knows? Maybe you'll see something in the past that might help us.
No, I'm just gonna go in where the traps are, honestly. So you just fucking stay there. Is this where the traps are? Okay, hold the fuck up. Easy now. Okay, so I have 2 things I want to do. So I'm gonna go like this first. Where is it? Where actually is it? Goddamn. Oh, they're all gone because he's still technically casting. Ah, okay, it's a kill box. Boo. Although expected, somewhat. Fucking boo. Someone's praying down here. All the time. None of your...
Here we go. And before you ask, our dead buddy on the platform was already there when we got here. No idea what's keeping his body from decaying. It looks like some kind of magic to me. So I'd say just take a look around. I'm sure the bells have something to do with the riddle.
Oh nice, he has a little potion thing on her leg. Hell's bells.
An outlander. Isn't this nice?
What a man.
Maybe. Are you alright? You look pale.
I'm fine.
You did.
Don't distract
Then
me.
this
I
mage
think I
woman was
remember the
right.
order.
What did you...
Man's bonus damage. Too hard for the bell.
How was I right? Seriously?
Stop talking. I
Prophet's
need.
ass, that's convenient.
I need to remember the
But who am I
order
to
for
complain?
fuck's sake.
So, what's the deal with those bells? Be my guest. Just make sure that you don't accidentally collapse this place, okay?
Okay, I've forgotten half of it now. I think it's ding, 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 and then back again or something.
That sounded right. Yes, that must be it. That sounded right. That sounds wrong.
Fuck.
Try again. That sounded right. That sounded right. Yes, that must be it. Yes, that must be it. That sounds wrong. Try again. Yes, that must be it. Yes, that must be it. That sounded right. Yes, that must be it. That sounds wrong. Try again. That sounded right. Yes, that must be it.
Well, they also lit up, so.
That sounded right.
This one? Nice.
Yes, that's it. Now will we... Oh, blazes.
This is the second time the plot has dumped us in water in this way. It's very irritating because we have the water breathing thing, but we can't cast it when we're in the water. So you have to have a potion if you're already in the water. Oh, damn it. What's her face is gone. Oh well. Actually, you're on 1, you're on 2. You're usually on 3. Why weren't you before? 4 will be... No, that one. No plague, at least. Fucking Cuthbert. It'll be very, very important if we do entropy build at some point. Divider's almost a spider if you spell it wrong. Wait, I've been here. I've killed everything here. I remember this place. Deus Machina. Uh-oh. Yeah, we've been here. This was where Gnargle Baboggle the troll was or some shit.
rather stay down here than try my luck against the...
How the fuck did you die? Might as well try my luck against something. Can't seem to climb this. Shit, I forgot which end of the sword to hit with for a bit there.
Finally. You fucking scum! You'll pay for that!
Oh, is that the one that enabled the bullshit? So now I won't get frizzled or something.
Wait. Someone's there.
No one fucking saw that. No one saw that.
Wait. Someone's there.
Sometimes he refuses to stop running. It was especially bad when we were using the that charge crit attack a lot. We don't need to anymore.
Someone's there.
All you got?
Let me just fucking do my cleave, goddamn. Die then. Regular death. Alright, Patroclus. Am I going the right way? I don't think I am. I mean, we are out of the vault. We've killed these guys before as well. The question is where. Oh, actually, I have means for this, don't I? Although we don't have a marker, so I doubt it'll work. Yep. Figurators as much. Was this where we just were? Yes. Dolota kezuka Yatamarion Damashi. Wait, this is where we came. No, it wasn't. What the hell? Direction decay, sense of direction, decay. I didn't used to be able to do that. We used to take a little bit of damage whenever we accidentally walked into spikes. We didn't used to fucking explode. It's very silly. This is where we came from. Not new people, so. This is not tell anyone that we just swung past each other like that. They're quite the Fisker. Water tribe, maybe. Or clan, or whatever. Sucks, though. Maybe this is an identical cave to the one we've been the troll in. Not seeing a lot of executions sads me. Actually, I haven't seen any of those in a long time. Did this crash? No. Wonder if it's accidentally turned it off or something.
Now look at that. A lonesome traveler. Folks just never learn.
Don't mean a thing if we ain't through that door. Am I back where I needed to be? Ah! Fucking plot.
There we go. That trick has yet to disappoint me. So what do you say now, you piece of shit? I'll make you pay for what you... Well, that's just great. The fucker brought his bitch with him.
Put down your weapon. I don't want to hurt you.
Oh,
I do.
Is that so?
All of your men are dead. And even if you manage to get past us, there are dozens of guards further up. So put down your weapon, or you will regret it.
Such determination.
She came at him.
All right, then. Die!
As you wish.
Oh, she's Satan. She did bin her village. Very fine. No notes. Maybe I should have gone to bed. Koinod has leg trouble sometimes.
Are you alright?
What was that?
It's nothing. Did he hurt you? Can you walk?
Mate, you took so long to kill that guy.
What is this, an interrogation? As I see it, I just saved your damn life. So why don't you do me a favor and keep the questions to yourself? I'm sorry, it's too much right now. We'll talk about it once we get back to the temple. Now, come on, we should push forward. I fell, thank Malphas, into a thicket farther down the ruin. It was some kind of machine room. At least that's what it looked like to me. And luckily enough, that's also how the traps in the entrance are being controlled. I tried to deactivate them. We'll see if it worked. Anyway, do you
Went
see the
full
camp down
Slayer
there?
form.
We should take a look at it. Yes?
That wasn't. I like those unique ones. Fairly interesting items. wasn't what I was trying to do, but fuck it, that'll do as well. Oh boy, oh boy. These usually just disappear when we fuck around with them. I guess it's so. Do you need wobble? We haven't leveled in a long time.
And I doubt it's the fruit of honest labor. So that's what this was all.
Check me out, I'm sitting
They
here.
fled here to protect their loot? We should bring this to the Order. Maybe we can find out who they stole.
Oh, I don't have a shadow unless I'm inferred as.
You can't do that, please.
Stay right there. Who are you?
I'm not one of them. Please don't hurt me. Oh, by the righteous path. What did I get myself into? Alice Summerstone. I'm just a simple man, a farmer by me path. I have 2 daughters, me woman and a little farm girl just a few miles from Ark. Maybe you know one of me girls. She sells our bread at the market, Mondas de Freiras.
See the one that bellows like shit constantly?
Yes, exactly. That's her. My little Serta. Aye, of course. Do you know who Landlord Boric is?
He's one of the most influential landlords of the Farmer's Coast. Both the Guard and the Order get their food from his lands. What does he have to do with this?
Everything. He's a pathless bastard. And all of this is his fault. I swear it by me name.
Is that the bearded man?
Why?
Maybe.
Because he's a criminal, that's why.
Oh fuck, his nose.
Believe me, I know how that sounds. But it's the truth. You have to believe me. The tolls he collects from his tenants are so high that we hardly have anything left to eat. And those who don't pay get beaten up by his lackeys. But that's not all of it. He also knows the Relata.
I wonder if that's the pointy man or whatever the fuck the kid called it. One of the first quests we did. Sound like a landlord man.
Aye, who else? They believe themselves above Malphas, above the Holy Path. And they are powerful.
Not so much
Which is
anymore,
also why no one
I guess.
does anything about them. No, this money isn't his. I had debts. It all started 3 years ago, when we had a very bad harvest and I couldn't pay me toll for the first time. Bora gave me a loan, but he said that I'd have to pay interest next time. Well, I think you can figure out the rest. Aye. I knew from a friend that there was this man in the Undercity, this Carrick. And he said that he and his men might be willing to help me, if
Maybe.
they would get money from it. Apparently they even had a sense of honor and path-abidingness, if you can call it that. They're from a traveling merchant. We ambushed him and you know what we did. But I swear by me name we didn't hurt him. When we had the money, all Sunfire started breaking loose. Some kind of woman appeared, all veiled and dressed in black. And in the wink of an eye, she killed 2 of Carrick's men. We tried to fight her at first, but then we ran for it. Well, and ended up in this ruin.
Fucking Relatoid. I'm gonna Rhetorix this shit mode.
What? No, you're wrong. I'm not... All right. It's true. The money is from the food bank. Yes. But I didn't have a choice. It was either that or lose me farm. I know. I was there. Carrick was so mad about all that happened with this witch woman, you know? I think he just wanted to get his men to safety. But still, you're right. I was a fool to trust him, and I regret what I did.
Fucking mental. Oh mate, don't kill me, I'm not a bandit, let me explain. He proceeds to explain how he's a bandit.
She didn't speak much, but yes, she had dark robes. And she was... different. Unholy. Sorry, I don't know how to describe her any better. Me farm and me family, aye. Please, it's the right thing to do. If I don't have the money by the next turn of the moon, Borak and his lackeys will change their tune. And I know what that means.
Kill all of them.
It's a tough call. I can understand his motivation, but that doesn't change the consequence of his actions. If we let him run, we legitimize his crime, so to speak. You should justify your crime before the tribunal. Explain to them what Borak did, and they might judge you lightly.
Judge lightly?
Look at
You don't really believe that, do you? They don't care about the why, and even if they do, it doesn't change a damn thing about the fact my family is lost without this money.
Maybe, but it doesn't change that you're at least partially responsible for what happened here. But it's your call.
No, but... Oh, damn. What did I get myself into?
Also, hello, Bond. Good man. Ah! Don't
By
fade
the
me.
prophet's ass, you really got them all. You don't stop surprising me, that's for sure. And neither do you, Keeper Sakaresh. Thanks for deactivating the traps up there.
Yes, this is the hair I
He's our
talked about.
shackled friend here. He doesn't
Fucking
look like
fabulous.
one of the bandits.
No, but he's guilty nonetheless. Can you escort him to Ark?
To Ark? Sure. Jakil, Joro, you take care of that. Alright then. I'd say if this machine is somewhere in this ruin, it's here. I suggest you two take a look around. We'll cover your back in the meantime.
Go find this infernal machine. I found some rugs. This isn't it, is it? Workshop, more like twerk shop. I did that once. I called it playing Tom Hanks. I headbutt a sofa until I looked like Tom Hanks. Kids are stupid. Can't take that. Invisible walls everywhere. Oh yeah, there's a soul here, isn't there?
I suppose we found our machine. At least, what's left of it. Do you feel anything, Saira? With your gift, I mean. Agreed. Maybe we can even take some small parts of it with us right now. The
Were
Order
we
will
here
transport
when
the
we
rest to Ark
came
when
back?
we're at.
Came through the ass, I think? Did I in-map the soul thing? I did.
What strange metal. It didn't rust at all, despite all the time it's been here.
All this energy, it's useless without the Numenors.
What? Fucking plot. Must be that Skirlington. Stuck. 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 Ugh. Mr. Slide Pipe. Aha! Pyrion Scout. Me louder. Loud again, man.
Correct. Nothing else possesses that much raw, magical power.
Voice Tangle. Nice. I want to be named Tangle. What's the last name? Hang out with Chuck Tingle. One more loud. Blaze.
It works in a way we have not even come close to comprehending, like a cosmic force.
I read burning as bouncing. This is where lady tits appear. Since we have sorted the plot. Man, a really powerful mage ass would cast with his like feet, both of them, and hand. That would surely sort it. Instead of this two-handed poncery. Fuck. I think I found all the bullshit, didn't I? Took it to Carlito, but where is he? He's right here. This fucking thing floating in front of my in front of my head, so I can't see shit. Blinding me.
Yes, found something?
Why you call me Sally?
Oh, I did. I'm sorry. Sa'iro is Kyranian and can mean a lot of things, but the closest translation in our case would be brother in arms. My foster father called me that, so I suppose it's just an old habit. I like the way it sounds, though. If you don't mind, I'll call you that from now on.
I don't have a choice, it seems.
They look useful. Let's take them to the Chronicum. Yes?
I'll be
yes,
examining
you're right.
this.
How is it possible that it moves all by itself? Let's take it with us.
Diaper dynamo.
Let me see. Yes, it does indeed. Seems to be some kind of energy storage, but it's empty. Yes, I think you're right. Hopefully we didn't miss anything. Let's go talk to Pegast.
Fully armored Fogmaster. Yeah, F-A-F, faff, but no, that sounds bad. No faffing.
Now that was quick. So, what did you find?
Why is your hand oiled up?
Well, that's not much of a surprise considering how long it was down here. And as long as we can reconstruct it, that's alright. I sent some of my men back to Ark. We'll request a caravan to get all the parts back to the temple and see what we can do from there. Let's just hope it really will help us against this cleansing, whatever it is. As much as I admire Pyrean technology, I don't like the idea of putting our lives in the hands of it.
I think she's supposed to be rubbing her chin, wondering, but because we spoke to her from this angle, her face is misaligned.
Let me see.
What's the meaning? Okay, right.
Truly
I
interesting.
cleave you.
What?
Seems that this machine was only some kind of prototype. The real one the Pyreans were working on must be somewhere else. Plus, there's also a name for it. The Pyreans called it the Beacon.
That's poetic.
Almost bacon.
Indeed. Well then, it seems like you and your visions have once again saved the day, Prophet. There's a lot for us to do now.
Aye.
If you've taken care of your business here, I suggest you head back to Ark and report to old Oranthiel.
What do you think, Saira? Do you want to leave now or stay a little longer?
Stop calling me that.
Good. There you are. Pegast's mages have already told the Grandmaster about our find, and they're waiting for us in the Emporium. Let's go.
This is inappropriate garbage.
All that I am saying is that there are more efficient ways to battle this red madness. And heathen machines atop the Sun Temple are the last thing that will calm the townsfolk.
Maybe. But if this heathen machine is what the Pyreans used to combat the cycle, I want it near. Even
sits all the way over
to
there.
Be useless. Only a fool turns down a chance. Sharim, how long will the reconstruction take?
Oh, that depends on how many Pyrean mechanics you have on hand that can help us decipher these plans. Just think for once, Oranthiel. How are we supposed to give you an estimation if we don't even know what the finished machine is supposed to look like?
We will get to work right away, Grandmaster. But in any case, we're going to need a lot of steel and Pyrean crystals.
You will get them. Now, get to work. You did excellent work. We will reconstruct this machine, no matter the price. Here, this will reward you for your effort. With the beacon and the sigilled stone, we now have both a sword and shield against these High Ones. That is more than I had hoped for. However, there has also been a disquieting development. I have called in a conclave, and it will take place in a day. Come back then, and use the time to rest.
Pathlessness, wherever you look. Where is this supposed to lead?
Interlude.
Well, well, Naya, isn't that a sight? The one they all talk about has come to visit us. Greetings, Prophet. I'm Juslan Sharim, and, as you might know already, one of the ever-renowned Neramese mages around here. What's your name? Pleased to meet you. Beautiful name, by the way.
Thank you.
Usually, our Azilian names sound as if they were chopped up with a cleaver, but yours doesn't. You have to tell me someday how a child of the steppes ended up in Ostian. But anyway, what brings you to me? Do you need anything specific, or do you just want to talk? What, are you asking me to teach you? From what I've heard, you know magic as if you've studied it for centuries. But sure, why not? What do you want to know?
I just clicked the buttons.
Shh, don't talk so loud. You know how our holy friends around here feel about this school. We don't want them to get upset, do we?
Sinistra. It's the mightiest of the three schools, but also the most dangerous one. Which is why practicing it is forbidden on every continent of the civilized world, except for Kira. That is mostly due to the kind of eventualities it interacts with. The human psyche and the forces of life and death. Someone trained in the arts of psionics is capable of forcing his will onto others, and I'm not speaking metaphorically here. An able entropist, on the other hand, can revive the dead as his minions, and channel the energy of death. A stunningly powerful feat if you know what you're doing, and a stunningly suicidal one if you don't. This is also why only 5 of 10 students of Sinistra manage to master it. The other 5s either stop in time or end up as either a driveling lunatic in an asylum, or as a greenishly steaming skeleton.
Both of the latter rather undesirable perspectives, if you ask me. So if you plan to use it yourself, just be careful.
A thaumaturgist is able to alter his body and his surroundings to his liking. In practice, that means he can, for example, create magical wards between his fingertips, or send bursts of telekinetic energy towards his foes. He can also boost his own bodily capabilities, and even go as far as healing his own wounds, even though that is to be done with caution, since it strains the mind quite a lot. A very noble school, you see, but also very limited. Ah, elementarism. If Sinistra is a Scaragian dagger, and thaumaturgy is a solid broadsword, then elementarism is a giant, two-handed warhammer. A good elementarist is able to realize eventualities in which the air around him suddenly bursts into flame, or channel lightning from the sky. A very aggressive and powerful school, as you can imagine. Most arcanists favor it above others.
My sir.
Someone asks about you, darling. Isn't that charming? Most people are too polite to. But I'm afraid I can't satisfy your curiosity, at least not today. Let's just say that there are more things between life and death than what meets the eye.
Phantoms?
Well observed. I'm a child of the sand, a vassal of the Golden Queen, or whichever other nickname these idiotic people around here have for us.
Yeah.
That's a long story, and no offense, one I rather wouldn't share. I'm not a friend of wearing my heart on the sleeve. Suffice to say that I, as most of the Order, have had bad experiences with the reign of the Lightborn. Didn't we, Naya?
Alright.
Let's hope he knows what he's
Can use my Well of Souls and fucking just... I hope that's the one that's equipped. Let's see. Where's your Nan? I want to knob the skull. What fucking mess you have in here. Also, it's raining through the ceiling. God damn. Not the soul, not the, I guess I said that. Fuck. There's a basement. Does seem fairly basic. Yeah, golden gobloid. Nice. Oh well, same thing. Soul, skull, whatever. Can't have one without the other. Not magic missile.
Prophet?
Utile well path. It seems to fall relative to how I fuck around. Tar. And that's fireball.
That's beyond me.
You're thinking arm tar, which is make missile, whereas arm yokta is make fire missile.
Let's hope he knows what he's doing.
That's a job for you.
Stuff's so expensive. The Prophet, huh?
I see you got a good seat here.
Walk Blessed, can I help you?
Character.
That's convenient, actually. I think I still owe you an explanation. Yes, but let's talk somewhere else. Come on.
That's Pargan Yokta. Pargan Yokta.
So, sorry for all the secrecy. I just didn't want anyone else to listen in. Well, that moment when I neutralized the leader of the bandits in Old Dothelgrad, I'm sure you noticed that I was different then. Upset. You choose your words carefully, Saira. I appreciate that.
Don't call me that.
I'll make this quick. There is something about me that you don't know. That no one knows, actually. Do you remember what I told you in the curarium about the destroyed village? Well, I wasn't entirely honest with you. Not all of it, no, and it's true that I don't know how I ended up there. But I remembered something just before I regained consciousness. Some kind of vague memory. A feeling coupled with an image.
Yeah, okay, right.
It's hard to describe because it didn't last very long, but I saw myself, but I was somehow above the rooftops, as if I flew. Below me, I saw all the chaos, the dead, the fire, the devastated houses, and I somehow felt hot, but from inside, as if my blood was boiling. That sounds crazy, doesn't it? I'm sorry, but I don't know how to describe it better than that. It was something that actually happened, I'm sure of it. But the memory, it was somehow blurred. Like a dream, but a very vivid one. Nothing. I woke up, and from there things happened just as I've already told you. But that's not really what I'm trying to get at. In that memory, when I saw all those dead bodies and all that destruction, I felt satisfaction, pleasure. As if all that suffering, all that pain was the most exhilarating thing I'd ever seen.
Well, you were 6, it probably was.
Well, I didn't know what to make of that memory myself for quite a long time. But then, things happened that made me understand. There is something inside my head, Saira. Some kind of second soul, an entity. Most of the time it sleeps, but there are situations in which it wakes up. Mostly when something atrocious happens or has happened. Blood, pain, death. Whenever I'm confronted with these kinds of things, it tries to... I don't know how to put it. Tries to take control of me, and then things like Alt Dthulgrad happen. It's never managed to completely take me over, and it hasn't gotten as far as it did in Alt Dthulgrad for a long, long time now. But that memory from the village, I think that is what happens when I let myself go completely.
You didn't seem that upset back there.
Yes, it is immense, Saira. I can feel it every time it is trying to take me over. I don't even want to think about what would happen if I were to give in completely.
I'd probably one-shot you.
If that name seems fitting to you, then yes. But I think we both know these stories about ghosts taking over the living are just stories to scare the common folk. If it helps you, think of it as some kind of temptation.
No.
One that's just waiting for the moment when I am too weak to contain it.
I have a suspicion that you are where my horse hides when I don't have literally Satan out.
I figure. Listen, what happened in Old Dothelgrad?
Unstable when it comes out.
I never should have let it come to that. But that moment when he charged me, the blood on his sword, I just couldn't contain it. And when I gave in, when I hacked him into pieces, I simply felt so thrilled, complete. I was naive to believe it would never get that far again. Naive and stupid. But do you see now? This is the reason why I train so hard, why I always try to control my emotions no matter what people do or say to me. This creature inside me, it's always on the hunt, And the only way I can keep it at bay is by controlling both my body and spirit 100%. Just one moment of carelessness.
You seem upset.
That's all it takes.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, Saira. Believe me, I've asked myself that question more than 100 times.
Theoretically, Satan.
And as much as I hate to admit it, yes, there's a chance it did. I'll never find out.
Well, he's more of a Satan, temporary Satan receptacle, as in, I don't know, like a Satan garage, a Satage, you want to say?
Only Master Tyrus, my foster father. He taught me how to contain it by controlling my thoughts. And he also advised me never to tell anyone about it, which I haven't, until today. I don't know. Probably because I was afraid you'd tell someone else about what happened in Old Dothulgrad and that would raise suspicions. A coward's move, I know, but it was the best solution I could come up with. I'm sorry.
How much XP would you estimate it would be worth?
No way that I know of, at least. Who should I ask? The apothecary? There are two ways that would go. Either they would ridicule me, or they would take me seriously and report my condition to the Order. Neither way helps me, and who knows what the Order would do if they found out, especially as strained as the situation is right now.
Satan genitals?
I don't know, Saira. Believe me, I'll never find out. I don't know. And truth be told, I'm not sure I want to. Well, what would be the alternative? Transcribe Pyrean books like the Magisters do all day? Or drop out entirely and pour hot water for the upper city's noblewomen? Look, Saira, as you already pointed out, there is a chance that this thing inside me is responsible for the massacre in the village. And if that's true, I definitely have a lot of repentance to do, don't you think? And even if it isn't, I want to change things, to make the world at least a little bit better.
I learned to control my emotions.
And yes, I do realize that this means a lot of hardship and hard work for me, but I'm not afraid of that. Do you know why? Because that's what's missing in this world. So many people just talk and never act, because that would mean that they'd have to actually endure something for what they believe in.
She says, rambling on.
Well, I'd say it does more good than indifference, don't you think? Please keep silent about what I've told you. You have my word that it will never come to that again.
Okay.
Transcribe verse 80.
Did I just fuck that up completely?
This just doesn't make any sense.
Well, she was upset that we told her to calm the fuck down, but that was clearly the solution.
Magisters never change.
See ya.
Yes, that makes sense.
Dump some of this old shite here. Bell hammer. What a fun little souvenir. Oh. Oh. What time is it? Marketplace. Courier? Anyone? Yes? No? No? Oh well, okay.
Hungry for arcane secrets? I have books, scrolls, potions, anything you want.
Lotto running around in this main plot.
Keep walking.
I'm walking here.
This just doesn't make sense.
Man rams into the door. Other man had installed Spike. Only thing that can kill Conard. Explodes.
This is too dangerous. Whatever they want here. If we send spies and they get caught, Nerim will see this as a provocation.
Poor, poor people. All they did was invade a foreign country, and look how ruthless we are, sending spies in order to find out why they're here. We should be ashamed.
Save the sarcasm. We both know what I mean.
Oh,
you know
out
my
there.
opinion, Tila.
I will consider it. You come at the right time, Commander, explain the situation.
Of course, Grandmaster. Yesterday, we received word from one of our outposts in Duneville. One of the fishermen there saw warships anchoring on an island some miles from shore. And they bear the Nerimese flag.
I killed them all, NP.
We have already sent scouts to confirm this, and it is true. The Nerimese have invaded our land. We have a suspicion. I suppose you know that the civil war in Nerim has ended 2 months ago. And who won it? The combined forces of the Northern and the Middle Realm, led by Taranor Korek of Kabait. The Southern rebels and the remnants of the Creator's Temple have been destroyed, once and for all. Now Nerim has been united under the banner of the free people of Nerim. How they like to call themselves. And this could be the reason for these warships.
Do you not see Satan over there?
Because of this Koarek.
It is said that he helped Narathzul Aranthiel shortly before the Lightborn were slain. And while before that, he was an opportunist who changed his ideals as often as his underpants. It seems that his crusade with Narathzul converted him, so to speak. He has become a declared enemy of religion.
He also thinks of the death of the gods as the first step of many. And now he sees it his task to rid Vin of religion once and for all. Free the world from the scourge of faith. These are his words.
Though it is worth mentioning that his understanding of freeing includes mass executions and the burning down of temples. He's a fanatic, and worse, his men worship him for it. What he wants is to found a new world, and his free people of Nerim are supposed to be vanguard of it. Well, with the small but subtle difference that it was Narazul's vision to restore the human right of self-determination, and not to obliterate every kind of superstition or spirituality.
It is plain stupid to believe a way of thinking can be beaten out of someone's head with just enough violence. The only thing that does is radicalize. Though a world without religion would be a better one, that's without doubt.
Nonsense. The people need a higher power that guides them. You can see what chaos the death of the Lightborn brought on the world, and without your orders doing, all this would never have happened.
Of course. Where were we? Not much. Or... yes, there is. He's a narcissist. I was surprised to hear that the banners of his free people aren't ornamented with a picture of his and an inscription saying, "Praise me." Correct.
What Korek doesn't understand is that we're doing this to prevent a crisis. Not before the High Ones have been stopped. The civil war on Kile, Nerim, and Arazial shows what chaos such a revelation can cause. And we will not take this
Look
risk.
at her gurning. Fuck.
That is the problem. Pigast?
We believe that Korek already knows about the cycle and the cleansing. And that he, how should I put it, wants it to happen.
I'll just bin them all then.
I'm afraid so. I know how strange this sounds, but in a way it makes sense. For him, Enderal as the home of the Holy Order is the epitome of ignorance and stagnation. And we suppose he even knows that we are fighting these High Ones. But in his eyes, everything a paragon of the Old Order tries to prevent from happening must be something good. Maybe he even sees the High Ones as prophets of his new era. Who knows? Fanatics are unpredictable.
Very.
Right now, this is
augmented.
only an assumption, but we have to know.
Uh-oh.
Right now, this is only an assumption, but we have to know. Yes. Do you know what a silver plate is?
I've stolen many.
Good. Then you know that they possess the power to transfer sound from one plate to the other. Our plan is to place 2 of the plates in their camp. That way we can sound them out without risk. You, Firespark, and the mercenary, Dalvarek. However, you cannot travel to the island by ship. That would be too conspicuous.
We found out
Prophet.
that the Pyreans had some kind of underground transporting system, under trains.
Like the gummy bears.
These trains connected the most important regions of the realm with each other, and thus probably also the temple on the island where Korek's ships set anchor. If we can manage to find one of these trains, we could use them to get right to his camp. And, as it happens, we have information about a Pyrean temple in the Crystal Forest. One that is still intact enough for us to find a way into one of these trains.
The Living Temple.
That's how you call it, yes. But enough of the chit-chat. First of all, we need to find the gem that is used to open the gate of the temple.
It's the gummy bear
And I have
bobsleigh
a guess
things.
where we could find it. A village called Fogville, not far from the Whisperwood.
I've been there, killed all the ops.
As soon as possible. Joseph the mercenary has already traveled to Fogville, and you should do the same. I will meet you there.
So
Man
we're
can
talking
never
about
get
accomplished
names
facts, or
properly.
what?
It is the only way. I'm sorry, Natara. Prophet, I'm counting on you. Find out why Korek is here.
Well, that's just how...
I do it.
Always talking wrong.
Oh, I run out of Fogwill ones. No, wait, I have plenty. Later, bag fucks. I don't know what any of that means, but I'm out. I don't have to be accountable for a weird saying because I'm just gonna teleport away. Motherfuckers! I have fucking... I already cleared this place, mates.
Blasted blistering blazes! What the heck took you so long? We've been waiting for ages.
No, you fucking haven't.
But you only just...
What matters now is that we find the gem that opens the temple doors. You two take care of that. I'll go ahead to the temple and inspect the gate. Any questions? No? Then beat it.
I could probably just beat the shit out the gate.
It helps to know what something looks like if you're supposed to find it. At least that's what I've been told.
I already told you that. A small red gem. If it's around here somewhere, and I'm quite certain it is, you should maybe search for it at the village treasury. Now get going. I'll see you at the temple.
Huh?
Talk with, speak with, please.
About Fogville?
Grammar.
Yeah, quite a lot actually. The story has always fascinated me. You haven't heard of it, I take it. What do you want to know? Yeah, and that's about what happened. How can I say this without going beyond the scope?
Look at him down there.
The short version, the villagers lost their minds. It all started when they officially renounced Malthus and the righteous path. Then, more and more travelers started disappearing, and surprisingly, a lot of their corpses were found close to the village, dumped in the forest like slaughtered cattle. That was when the Order couldn't ignore this issue any longer and sent a division of guards to end the madness, whatever that's supposed to look like. But when these guards arrived, they were greeted by frenzied villagers, who were armed to the teeth and jumped on the guards like rabid dogs. Most of them were killed, but one made it back to the temple. Well, and that's almost the end of the story. When the guards returned, they were almost the size of an army, but still the villagers charged right at them. You can imagine the result. Well, the most common one is the proximity to the Whisperwood. We all know what these spores do to the human mind. So maybe unfavorable winds over several moons? Who knows? At least that's the official explanation. Some conspiracy theorists see a connection to the Butcher of Ark. Exactly. Strange guy, to say the least. You know, shortly before he killed himself, he left an autobiography. And even though the Order officially forbids owning it, there are collectors who established an entire cult around that Tannerson
I have read the entire... Well, I have the entire thing.
There's a lot of speculation going on about this entire myth, and some of it's quite bizarre and morbid, if you ask me.
No slander here, right?
Anyway. Yes, it was. It turned out they sacrificed them. Later, when the Order searched Fogville for what could have caused all this, they found a hidden hexagonal room in the temple, which looked like the Fogvillers built it themselves.
Hexagonal.
It was strange. There were exactly 6 paintings, one on
Someone
each wall,
shooting
and
at
they
us?
all depicted unholy scenes, whatever that may mean. Anyway, it seemed that the travelers were sacrificed there. Heck knows why. As I said, they were mad, and this is also how they fought, regardless of the consequences. Plus, this place isn't exactly easily charged. Just look at all the walls. It's almost a fortress.
I think something's shooting.
What? You mean the living dead, the Watirs everywhere, the frenzied civilians? I'd say this country's seen better times. But at least something happens. It makes this place less...
Oh yeah, mate. Fucking ops. Careful now. Oh. There was a theory, which is likely just a rumor, that they're all the descendants of one couple that went fuck it and went somewhere. Look at these swads. Old man fucked off, didn't he, nudes? Man's done not followed us. Well, it's probably one of those rumors. But I subscribe to that one. That's my solution to most things that can't be cleft. Or need some sort of explanation. It's all that grab ass in swamps end up like that. Fucking claymores. What a fisk. Well, I mean, that lady did claim that her father and grandfather were the same man. Hello. Fuck. Fuck. Knowledge. Got me some bag sack down here, isn't there? Well, if you can fuck something and it gives birth to a farm somehow. I think he just used his cock as a plow. And inferred that was pregnant. Eases my stomach, is making weird noises. Sounds like an angry vole. Thief boots, they're regular boots. Maybe. Doesn't take much inbreeding for an O to turn into an A. Oh, I think it looks pretty cool. I considered buying my parents a safe. Best thing you can have if someone breaks in is to have a safe. If you get burgled. Now you can have it there and they'll probably, instead of... My parents' house have gotten burgled a few times while they've been out and they've just gone through everything and stolen dumb shit. But if you have a safe, they'll spend most of their time trying to lug it into the car and fuck off. And then you just have "fuck you, haha, Krampus" written on a note in the safe. Why are you making a burning noise?
Quite some questions you're asking there, lad. But why not? You're not one of those god lambs, so where's the harm in telling you? Yes, the Lightborn are dead, killed by the Shadowborn. But truth be told, too little has changed for us to feel any different. If that makes sense. Yes, but that's because the Lightborn have left a power vacuum, and everybody feels obliged to fill it himself. Plus, there's the cycle, which seems to drive people into violence. I'm talking about grand-scale changes, such as in the way we think. To know that gods can be killed, that there is no other power in life than life itself.
Higher.
That has to do something with people, doesn't it? Well, bullshit. Just look around Enderal. The most religious country of all. And yet, people act as if nothing has happened. All it needs is some fancily dressed up clergyman to tell them that the rumors are false. And they swallow it like mulled wine and go on about their business. It's depressing. Well, I've been thinking about that. I suppose it's because the Lightborn's reign has always lived from people believing them to be divine, rather than actually being it. If that makes sense. They're more like symbols.
Symbols? Fuck.
Regret? Far from it. The gods were tyrants, and they robbed mankind of their right to self-determination. Regardless of the consequences, what we enabled the Shadow God to do was the right thing to do.
Well, I mean, you should... Shadow God is still a god. You spin that one as well.
Ha! We'd be a pretty pathetic order if that was all of us, wouldn't we? No, only a handful of us came here. Let's just say the others weren't as thrilled by the idea of joining forces with our arch-enemies.
Damn, your hands are wrinkly.
If it's just to fight some phantasm, as they put it. Not all of them. No.
Subtitles, please.
Most did, but they didn't connect the dots. Or, which is more likely, didn't want to. And yes, I am frustrated to see that much ignorance in our own ranks. But those who matter are here. That's important.
Go away, light. Fuck off! Thank you. Hummus, 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 hummus. Gonna Mario him.
That was quick. Any luck? Let me see. Yeah, that's it. Well, then I guess that
Fog
means off to
villas.
the temple. You ready?
It should be called Foggy Lights.
Good. Then lead the way.
Foggy lists. Come on then. How of a long make way is it? It's reasonably long. You will never be Swogulon. Fuck. Hold on. Not that I don't trust myself. Right. Do as I think, not what I do.
Walked back on the road from the aged man's abode. Oh, blazes. Sorry. I know.
But you did walk on the road. No, actually you didn't. You teleported out, so the song is accurate. Fucking hell, invisible wall. Well, someone's being steamrolled. Rams or yams? Bam, bam, param. Oh, hello.
Eager to explore, aren't you? Take your time, I'll wait. I can use a break anyway.
I'm fine. Ah, for fuck's sake. Oh, I didn't use my thing. It's fine, man. Well, that's gonna be problematic. I always get nipped, Biddle. Jack a potato. I was hoping to pass up the waterfall like a salmon, but nah. Got the current too hard. Okay, up. Going round the mountain when flailing up the mountain. Come on, Swogulist. What? Is that app to find disabled people in your area? Pokemongo. Play porn in Game of Life. This looks distinctively like it doesn't want us to be up here. Nice. Cyborg snatchers? Or cyborg snatch? Do you mean the fleshlight? Fuck. Goddamn plot ball. Some robe guy.
That was my friend.
Entomatologist. What a money. Come on down then. No, he's fine. Don't think he can die. Plus he's somewhere 5 million miles away. Too useless to function. Fucking Tyrus. Nemesis circlet, nice. Don't want you slag there. Then I pick it up. A robot kidnap. Cyborg conversion activated. Alright, no I didn't. Good man. Oh yes, that's the bit that has nothing. Can never tell how far those are away. Yeah, fuck that. More wisps, I assume. Oh, someone's mammoth died. Right in the beepus. You should probably join your friends. Yeah, be dead with them. Ah!
Well, well, that was quicker than expected. Did you find the gem? Show me. Well, I'll be damned, that's the one. Then I suppose it's time for me to tell you some things about the temple.
Of love.
Maybe you've already heard the Enderalian legend about this place. It's said that this temple is alive, and that the entire forest is some kind of sensory organ of it. Heareth his whispers, sung from the trees.
In fact, the road is its
his
taint,
gaze,
don't walk
blah,
on it.
blah, blah. You get the idea. Though most folk legends are superstitious nonsense, this one has a true core. The temple does indeed have a consciousness of some sort. That has, however, less to do with some suicidal lover's tragic fates, but with a Pyrean defense mechanism. The Stone Heart. It works because the Pyreans found a way to conjoin something immaterial with a human soul. That doesn't need to be a building like it is here. It can also be a sword or an amulet. The bound ones, as those whose consciousness was transferred were called, suffered atrocious pain during the ritual, but when it worked, they practically achieved immortality.
Well, that's consoling.
It's a terrible fate, yes, but we all know that with the right religious blathering, humans can be convinced to do just about anything. However, don't get the wrong idea. These bindings were unusual. Not every Pyrean had a relative living in his frying pan, so to speak. Only a very few alchemists, mainly those of the Ishian caste, were able to perform them. In other words, bound places or objects were extremely rare. This temple is one of them. I doubt that it's resting. witnessing the downfall of one's own civilization, and since then being forced to hang around in an extinct world hardly has a positive effect on one's sanity. But we'll see. Go ahead, put the gem in the socket over there.
I bet this won't be loud. Look at you, you smug bastard. Yeah, he's like, yeah. Knob. Alright, so this is what activates the bridge to keep us from going here earlier. I have an idea. Ah, fucking invisible wall. Denied. Where?
Perfect. Then let's go. Keep your weapons ready. The undergrade will be the lowest level of the temple. At least if Lushishi's theories are true.
Right, so we're basically doing a Martin Short.
Why me?
Why what?
This is the third time that you've hired me. My pay isn't exactly humble. Why?
What do you want to hear? A love song? You're a drunkard and a scrounger. But you do your work, and you do it good. The day I put my faith in one of these God's lambs will be the day I dance naked through...
Did you say he'd like to see him dance naked? So many Skirly boys. No, you talk your words right, as they say as well. I should be one to say not good about the bad being in English. So this place runs well despite not being a SAS. This is a lot of crap. Is that a Lord of Dance down Lost Ones down there?
Alright
then. Yeah. Fuck.
Oh, too old for this.
Hey, he interrupted me. Could have been dangerous. So many dead nobulists. Wait. Did you just fucking loot the hammer from the what the hell? You took the fucking hammer off this guy. And it's now what? I guess we've left an impression on him and now he wants to go big two-hander man as well. I mean, I guess. Dream Nibbler. He was, but he had special attacks for them and stuff, so I don't know. Maybe he'll go apeshit with the fucking hammer. You're like, halt. I see you in one of the horrible ringing noise dungeons. You two look like you were fighting. Well done holding that thing, by the way. Boss guy coming out to spin.
A junction. Seems that we have to... wait a moment. There's something written here. Chuijara nem Yoresa nem Gantila Bayara.
Are you reading me or it?
Interesting.
Yes?
I'm translating. Lashery could do a better job with that. Age takes its toll, I suppose, but... I think that means something like... The warrior, the wise man, and the dark one together wield the light. Ah, and look at the inscription above the doorways. Chuijara, Hjoresa, Gandila. The warrior, the wise man, and the dark one.
Sounds to me that there's something we need at the end of each of these tunnels to go further. To the light, whatever that is.
Brilliant deduction. That means we have to split up. Do you see the pressure plates in front of the doors? To me, it looks as if each of us has to stand on one to open the gates. I should take the path of the wise man. What about you, Joseph?
The warrior?
Good. That leaves you the path of the dark one. Off we go then. We'll
The
meet
ambiguous
again
what class
at the
are you
light.
path.
Come on, step on the pressure plates.
I wonder if he could steal rare items. Hi, kitty. Oh, it's fucking. Why?
My door's open. Constantine?
Mine
Maybe.
too. Then let's go.
Could put a rock on it or something. Come on, kitty. Meow. Alright. One flail! We'll tie him for the wash, kitty. Okay, what's the meaning? It could also just be a really racist description. Kitty. this? The Spellbreaker? Kitty, no wash. Very fine. I'm sad that we are not Spanky Tank. However, that would probably be hard Gabaggio regardless. It's so weird that you can't sprint and jump. Like, sprint doesn't work if you're... jump doesn't work if you're sprinting. So I just often just throw myself to my death. That was this farty bum. None of these contain coffee. Dear nudes. That doesn't sound like things done from bed nudes. Kitty. Kitty. I like the lazy way they fall over from hip attack. We need Sargon, he'd sort it. Kitty. Why must I be washed in this manner? I moused over something. Kitty! What? Ah, good stealth shield, man. Kitty. Must have been a part of the lost one. The proper one. No, he's very fine. Out of all troubles. Oh boy, I wonder if this thing will be Satan. Who did that? Oh right, it's up there, I see. Oh, that's my lisp. Never mind then. We've had this sword for a long time. Get a slap, do a spin, fuck off. Temple of Living. The Temple of Living, some way died. It's probably some much later shit, or has a recipe somewhere we haven't found or missed. It's technically the same, I guess. Do I have to nibbles these? Weird shit. This is where we're supposed to go, though. Well, this might have been the Swede corridor. Nah, that's probably the other one. I think that was a lever to turn that shit off. I just completely ignored. I cleave, not they. I feel like I was tricked there. Alright, that's to lead me into a sense of ass, I guess. What Nando's fucking thing? Oh fuck. Salmon. Alan. Fuck's sake. Blind me. I jump up to fall down. What a man. There's not been any loud flashback or some bullshit. That loaded something, I think.
There you are. I was starting to get worried. Where is Bushybeard, though? Have you seen him somewhere?
Nah. I heard a scream earlier.
A scream? But... wait. Do you hear that?
Georgia something? The pinkest. We just need some synthwave.
That's his voice. He got here before we did, but he didn't wait. Why the heck would he do that? Yes, but... Come on, let's take a look.
Not yet, mate. I'm not done sweegin. Oh, never mind. You're right in here.
Shijara, Nem, Lohem, Shiraz, gradually.
What the heck?
Zuvan, Fanara,
hello?
Nem,
Master Firespark.
Yorila, Den Shohen. Shijara, Nem, Jogen, Vetu, Vetu, Vetu,
Disappointing. Vitu!
Shijara,
Or
Nem,
Vitu.
Lohem, Shiraz. She showed me. She showed me.
Oh, it's a lady.
She showed
Nice.
me all.
You're right.
She. See, the temple. She let me look through the window of time, and I saw it. All of it. The high ones, the light, the burnt flesh everywhere.
Daddy.
Yes, because of the light. It burns us from within. I saw them, men, women and children. They were ablaze like the sun. So bright and
Still got that smile on him.
oh, why did you show me? Why? No one should have to see something like that. No one. Yes, and they're with us here and now, everywhere and always. And no matter what we do, we can't hide. Do you understand? We can't.
Meister, you're not yourself. Just calm down and we can...
No, stay away from me.
Man goes
you
full
don't
golem.
Understand. You can't understand. She's so sad. So sad and so
I'm gonna have to kill you, aren't I?
We chose to close our eyes rather than see. Because we refuse to understand.
Understand what? You're not making any sense.
That it's us. We are sin. Don't you see? And there's only one way to end it.
What? No, no! Put that away! This is madness!
You're gonna get one shot.
Madness! What we do is madness!
The scabbard floats.
This is the only way to break the cycle. One glance was enough to understand her suffering. To understand that there's no other solution than ultimate death. One day, you will understand that. You too, fleshless one.
Maybe I can resurrect him.
And now, we have to die. It won't change much. But maybe it will make her just a little happier. Forgive me. But why?
Man draws sword to start
That was... What the heck? Why by the wise hermit would he do that? His eyes. I've never seen anything like that. You mean he was possessed? I don't know. I always thought the possessed have a red shimmer in their eyes when it gets bad. He didn't. And what was that talk about making her happy? Did he mean the temple? My. This doesn't get better. We'll need to tell the Order about it. Now, let's push on. At least we should find this train. We owe Firespark that much. Yeah, you're right. Come on, let's find a shovel. Or something like that.
I meant loot. Damn it. Probably shouldn't bury him here either.
What now?
Well, I wanted to see what he had.
Such chaos.
You and that fucking hammer. Oh well. Was a grave. I'm sure he'll be a lost one in no time.
You hear that? Waves. Nature takes back what belongs to her. Let's hope the tunnels of this undertrain aren't flooded too.
See you floating, you slag. Damn it. Yeah. Maybe to have Cuthbert hang out with them. Be very swine. This is probably insta-death. Nah, even an invisible wall. Fucking.
Wait, I know that smell. Stay here.
It's your nan. Why would... Did you just find a truffle?
Where did we find Yarrow's wife?
What?
Yarrow's companion. Where did we find her coffin? Please, just do me a favor and answer. Just do it.
Hmm.
Then it really is you. Good question. Best you take a look for yourself. I'll wait here.
You knew the smell of my corpse, which I assume is in there. Oh, nice. Fucking cog chest, that's so weird. I would drop something good. Don't have not much of a cock on me. I know that smell, he says. The fuck does that mean?
Huh? So, any explanations? An illusion. Yes, of course. Created by this bloody temple. Or maybe
Thank
even
you.
the High Ones. Yes, of course. That must be it. They're trying to confuse us. By their wise hermit, they'll do just about anything, won't they? This is just wrong. This is crazy. Ugh. Well, working with you is definitely an experience, to say the least.
Oh no!
We should push on. Find
I
that
dropped
stupid
me.
train. I just want to get out of this place as quickly as possible.
Literal subway. If it's an actual tiny submersible, I'm gonna be happy. If it's that and called a subway. What the fuck is this thing? Why can't I fuck around with it? I still don't get why he says, I know that smell. That's the weirdest thing to me. Oh, there's rocks floating. How do you specifically do you know that waterlogged long dead meat? How that smells? What's the meaning? Where the fuck did he go? Ahead, I guess. Wait a minute. Save and check out that bit over there. Boo. Fucking invisible walls. You've grown up. Oh. Where actually is he? Actually managed to interrupt me. What a unit. He's down there somewhere. Salmon. This fucking thing bugged. It doesn't seem like it's creating any light. It's blinding me. There we go. We ended up with the effect without the light from it. Waka waka waka. Is an actual train. This is where I put my ticket in. And the windows are tainted with piss. The fuck am I doing?
Bullseye. Seems like the water spared the train. It's beautiful in a way, don't you think? I bet every Arcanist would give his left hand just to get a look at it. And we're about to use it. Only thing left to do now is find out how. Seems to me that we first have to open this gate and reactivate the mechanism that powers this place. I'll take a look around. Try and find something that lets us open the gate. This is crazy. Just crazy.
Oh, that lit it. Little bit of meat on that guy. Seriously, you're gonna make me fucking chase you? Do you feel accomplished? Fucking boner boy. God damn it. All the way up there. Another one. Don't even bother to pull the string properly now. Fucking thing. Hope I didn't fuck up by pulling that one before I was supposed to.
Wonderful. That was good.
Last one, I guess.
Go on inside and take a seat, okay? I'll see if I can get the train running somehow.
I want to take this.
It can't be too hard.
Fuck. Don't you Ian me. Are we done to it?
Go on inside and take a seat, okay? I'll see if I can get the train running somehow.
It's pretty neat, though. Will there be any sort of piss service? I like the all the furniture is just screwed crudely to the fucking ass.
Ta-da! Yes, I'm amazing. I know that. If being a merc doesn't work out in the long run, maybe I'll ask the Order to hire me as an expert on Pyrean railways.
Have left?
But no guarantee this thing won't drive us right into the next abyss. Anyway, I guess even with this thing, it should be a while till we arrive. Let's make ourselves comfortable.
Did you not be in the locomotive?
Sorry for the drama back there at the house. I guess I just didn't know what to make of the situation. I figure all of this is just wrong. But I'm repeating myself. If the High Ones were planning to confuse us, they definitely succeeded. We really should tell the Grand Master about this. And about what happened to Constantine.
I like that guy, though.
Still, we can't allow this to get inside our heads too much. What matters right now is the mission. And at least it stays exciting. Two daring adventurers who have gotten themselves into something they don't even remotely understand are plundering ancient ruins in search of treasure. Don't laugh, but this reminds me a little of my past. Of my childhood. Save for the crazed mages and the mysterious bodies, of course. My sister and I, when we were young, we always used to go exploring the caves near our manor. Father always gave us a good scolding when he got wind of it. But of course, that didn't keep us from doing it again. Right. Because I never told you. Adila and I are not exactly close these days anyway. Probably because we lost our bond somehow, after our father died. Yes, he did. Together with my siblings. Actually, Adila and I are the only surviving Delverics. All the others were murdered.
You must repopulate then.
No need to be. But I appreciate the thought, so thanks. In a sad way, a part of me is actually glad everything happened the way it did back then. It made me into a man, and it showed me what kind of characteristics have a tendency to drastically shorten one's life. Stubbornness. My father was a judge in the tribunal, you know. He was a hard man, who at least, after our mother died while giving birth to Adila, lived for only one thing. His principles. Justice knows no compromise. That was his great creed. No matter who stood before him in court, my father treated them all the same. Damien Delveric, the epitome of justice. Yes, an extreme attitude for an extreme man. One day, the son of a highly regarded Archer Sublime stood before the 12 judges of the court. Valenzio Duran. He had murdered 2 whores, made them happy, as he called it, and it was obvious that he didn't feel so much as a hint of remorse. You know those kind of people. The ones who think that money and power entitle them to anything they want. Of course you can. 11 of the 12 judges voted for a verdict of not guilty, because they knew Valenzio's father was influential within the Relata. Only my father, of course, remained unshaken. 1 week later, our manor was robbed by 4 masked men who killed everyone. Servants, guards, my 2 older brothers, all of them. Officially, they were bandits, who just happened to be running around with blades made of shadow steel. My sister and I only survived because we had snuck out for one of our expeditions. Ironic, isn't it?
Indeed.
Of course, it was the only logical consequence of my father's actions. And what good did it do in the end? None. As we speak, Valenzio's enjoying himself in some brothel, with 2 whores and a bowl of grapes. But you see,
right next to
there's
each
no
other,
point in being angry about this. And do you know why? Because this is just how the world works. There's no divine justice, no system through which it's decided who lives and who dies. There are decisions and there are consequences. That's it. This is also why there's absolutely no point in fighting for ideals, the greater good, or whatever else you want to call it. First of all, because no one will thank you for it, and second, because people are stupid.
Seem to be getting angry.
That's the one universal rule that there is to this world. No matter how much you try to accomplish something, in the end, stupid people will destroy all you've achieved with no more than a snap of their fingers. Fight for the moment, and the moment only. Because unlike everything else, you can be certain of its truth. No. But if he had wanted Valenzio to die so badly, there would have been other ways. Poison, an accident, a hired killer. Just a hint of common sense. That's all he would have needed. But of course, none of that would have conformed to his sacred principles. Adela and I were still young when all this happened. A friendly family took us in, and my sister joined the Order of the Apothecary in the Frostcliff Mountains. But since then, we haven't been able to speak to one another. She raised a wall of ice around herself, so to speak, and fled into old family books and memories. But, anyway, enough about me. You're an orphan too, aren't you? How come? You never told me about that. You told me that the Creator's temple in Ostian had something to do with it, but what exactly happened?
We tell the story.
Dreams. Yeah. I've had my share of nightmares too. There was this one that plagued me for years. I'd be in some kind of hall, almost like a temple. Only that there...
Oh, we can probably put the music on back on again.
Benches and aisles, like in a courtroom. My father sat on the judge's dais. He was a corpse, and all the spectators in the jury looked like him. Anyway, there was this grotesque trial scene where he accused me of refusing to do my duty for them, and it always ended with his skin melting off like hot wax. Pretty messed up, I know. Eventually, the dream stopped, though. Someone helped me with that. But anyway, enough of this gloomy talk for now. We should get some rest. We've still got a long ride ahead of us. I don't say this often, but I like working with you. You're okay.
Damn it.
You really are. Good night.
Ah! I sleep standing up, on command. Found Conard's
Rise and shine, my friend.
fall asleep
We
phrase.
have arrived. How'd you sleep? I fell asleep too, but it must have been 7 or 8 hours at least. Very interesting machine, this Undertrain. Come on, let's take a look outside.
Free fucking asterisks to follow him. Dual casting. Swogulon will sort it.
Seems someone has prepared a welcome for us.
You may have gotten in the way there.
What? Haven't had enough yet? As you wish.
Man survives the big binning from us. I respect you, late. Search area again. Likely find fuck all. Anything on the station? Why is the engine over there? Assume that's the way out. We'll look over here first then. Nope, fuck all. Invisible wall. He already ran out. Kitty.
Good fight.
Get some of that feline cat. Wait, we're here? I don't fucking think we are. Yeah. Can I fuck myself over? Let's see. Probably get the same message we did the other place. Yeah, sharp pain when you try to fuck the story up. Kitty, why? Oh, very swell. Swoosh. Fuck, where'd you go? Getting a risen vibe. Actually though, I'm hungry and it's late. So time for watching then. Probably be more tomorrow after a Gloomhaven. We might try out Night Team Thingy, which will be interesting. So yeah, time for watching and